everybody, and welcome back to a brand new Tuesday of streams. You might be wondering why I have enabled the VTuber slash PNG tuber slash thingy here on the display. It's because what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna check on the recap first. I know that some people here might be expecting me to start with the game that's already showing on the preview, but you know what? Let's just recap for a bit. So bear with me as I'll put the whole thing on display. What's not much. Not much is hawing. Should capture window, then browse, and this thing here, same executable. No thanks. It didn't work like that. Okay, and now we're gonna whoop, and zoom. Yeah, it works. That works. And now we're gonna trade into... Where's the recap thing? I have not... There we go. That's the recap. Let's reduce the movement, please. Okay, there we go. And in 3, 2, 1, there we go. And then we can check the recap together. So, I'm aware that the recap is in Spanish. I'm aware that the recap is in Spanish. I'll try my best to just translate this thing for you. Every stream, meme, victory, and every second that we enjoy together live are joined to create something marvelous. So prepare to go back, remember, and celebrate what you lived on Twitch in 2023. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Yo! Thank you so much for that subscriptions. Thank you so much for renewing your subscriptions, Joe. You know we love you. We love you. Okay, let's go through this together. So of course we want to go through the creator recap. I'm aware that I've checked these numbers before. So for example, we have 1,000 hours of playtime, 163 streams. I don't know if it's considering today's stream as one. 5 categories, which I think just naming 5 categories is weird. 108 clips, that's not bad. That's not all bad. Your most popular stream was seen by 17 spectators. That's like really fucking cool. Guess who's here? It's you. Oh, lots of people are joining in. Hello, welcome to the recap. Welcome to the recap. We have over 8,000 messages sent. I know you're contributing your big part by just adding numbers to those right now. Your favorite categories include Kingdom Hearts 3, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R. With a side mention of Battle Network 2 and Smash Ultimate, which I think it's weird. But at the same time, I don't think it's that bizarre at all. I mean, those were the games that we streamed the most. And your 3 most popular tags were English, VTuber, and Spanish. Yo, we have a lot of monkey. Monkey was the most popular one. Yeah, yeah, baby. We love to see Pog Monkey being the one that was the most popular. That's the best. That's indeed the best. That cheers me up big time. Yo, monkey, 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 monkey. Woo! 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 Okay, what else is there? Oh, channel points used. Thank you so much to everyone for keeping me hydrated. I swear I'll work on the custom alerts for hydrating and posture checking. And this is the number one thing that I wanted to reflect upon. 92 new followers, 9 new subscriptors, and 4 gift subs. You're the only Zelda main I don't think is a geek loser. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. This, I cannot thank you all enough for it. You have believed in this project in a ways that I don't think everyone else could or has. And I feel thankful for that. As I reflect upon the recap itself. Oh, here's the top fans. Let's hear it for Lucas, who is one of the VIPs. Elitsu, which I haven't seen much in the recent streams. Matki Plakati, that's Justine. Fireox has joined in several of the Smash streams. Toffee Roast, she does not need an introduction. I love my wife. Mila Game Player, wow, I would have put someone else in here. But the last 3 are obviously top stars of the channel. Leslie, Celerity, and Joe, of course. All 3 of you. And we have... I don't know if it works. Go emoji. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. I don't see goat emoji. I don't see goat emoji. That's you all. That's you 3. Yeah. Yes, I am streaming the recap. I am streaming this recap. So yeah, that's the recap. Okay. Now to the more personal side of the recap. I'm gonna change the track for something a little bit more relaxed, mellow, a little bit more somber, maybe. This, yeah, this works. This works for me. Goaty Modi. No, it doesn't work. So if I don't talk much, I'm currently getting trolled by Twitch. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, now is the time for the serious part. As I have evolved through multiple months, you might have noticed that my activity has dwindled. And that's because mostly in this year, several things happened. Many things happened. Some have been for the best, and some of those have been not so much for the best. I would agree. I would agree that not everything that happened this year was exceptional. So I want to talk about that for a little while. If it is okay with you all, I would like to reflect upon those things as well. Because, well, yes, your presence and my streams have helped me take my mind off of it. It's still something very personal to discuss right now. Like, we are currently on the plans of moving out. I don't know if it's gonna work out or if it's gonna be okay. And once we move out, there's a high chance that I won't be able to stream. But there's also a high chance that I might be able to change the stream schedule to be later instead of earlier. Because I could have my own space, like my own home office. So that's a nice change. Earlier this year, my sister, my little sister, started living with me in the apartment with with us. And while at the beginning it was sort of sour and a little bit uncomfortable, over the couple months that have passed since her arrival, I've been able to reconnect with her in ways that I wasn't able to over the last 4 years. Over the last 4 months, we might have distanced ourselves because of me going to live with Sophie. But over the last couple months, we've been re-establishing our connection, and it's been really, really nice getting to interact with her and getting to know her in the same way that she's getting to know me again, because we've been apart for so long. It's now a good time, now that we're living together and that we're choosing to live together, that we're getting to meet each other again. But there's one thing that I cannot estimate how much it has changed my life, and that was the loss of my dog. I cannot stress enough how impactful that whole moment has been. How different everything feels. Which is... I'm trying to find a song. Okay, that's better. It's hard. It's hard to talk about it in ways that make me feel more at ease with the situation as a whole. I am still in the process of coping with that pain of living and understanding my own grief for it, and in ways that I don't understand, or in ways that I don't get yet. I am aware that those kinds of what's their names? Those kinds of thoughts have been affecting me negatively, to the point where sometimes I cannot even get out of bed or decide on doing things for me. It's been very hard dealing with loss, and it's something that touches me in a very personal level, because loss has been a constant since 2017. Like, since 2017, I've been dealing with several different layers and levels of loss. And it's never been slow. Like, a couple of years ago, some of my uncles and like my grandparents' brothers and and his wife passed away, like one after the other. A couple of years ago, one of my uncles died. My grandmother passed away back in 2018, and my oma just passed away during the pandemic. It was rough, and I've been having to deal with all of this loss under such a short notice that I haven't had time to properly heal the last loss that I'm now going through the next one. And I think my dog passing away, which some insensitive people out there would say, oh, it's just a dog. Yeah, motherfucker, it's a dog that lived with me for 16 years. It's a dog that lived with me for 16 years. You know how old I am right now? I'm 30. I'm 30 years old. I was with my dog for half of my life. And you cannot take that away from me. You cannot take those memories away from me. So, in ways to deal with my loss, I've been making a drawing. I've shown previews on Blue Sky and some previews on other servers, and some friends already know what I'm drawing. But I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough having to deal with this. It doesn't make me tear up anymore because I was able to say goodbye to him, which is one of the hardest things you can do in life. Letting go of someone else's life is one of the toughest things that you can do. I wanted to reflect on that as well during this recap because it's been a tough year, and I read your comments. Solari said, hold on. It's been a rough year for all of us, but you especially have had it hard. Still, we're here. We're gonna keep fighting for a future we want. Joe said, I had an aunt and uncle pass away this past year too. Leslie with the hugs provided by Broach and John. Dogs are people. I don't know. Dogs are people, says Joe. I don't know. I didn't know you were older than me. Well, yeah, I am older than you. Apparently, I didn't know that I was older than you. Which is also very bizarre. So yeah, I've been dealing with this powerful loss that has had me stumbled and unable to move forward for a bit. And reflecting on those memories is nice, but it still hurts, you know. But I gotta move forward, and not move forward in the way that you would be like, yeah, just forget about it. My dog left an imprint so huge on my heart that I will always talk about him as if he was still here, because in my memory he lives forever. So as I reflect on the things that happened to me during the year, yeah, they'd want you to move forward, but that doesn't mean forget. Yeah, exactly. So as we reflect on the years, on the year that passed, I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you, because it has honestly been an unforgettable year. I've been able to show and play some of my most favorite games. I've been able to share many memories with you all. I've been able to connect with more people than ever before. And as I've grown... Oh, Hydration Nation. Okay, cheers. There we go. And as I've been able to grow with you, as I've been able to see this community grow, I've allowed you all to see me grow with it. Like, if we take a look back at how the streams started this year, oh my god, even I am embarrassed by how ugly the layouts were. And now look at all of this panorama that we have here. It's honestly kind of insane how much the little things make so many drastic changes around the place. How a little bit of tidying up helps with everything. I also have an announcement to make. I am not ditching the sprite format, but I am transitioning from 2D to 3D. I am not gonna ditch my program, and I'm not gonna ditch this whole thing because I've already coded it. You cannot take this away from me. This is my baby. You cannot take it away from me. But I've started my process of changing the stream layouts. Not the stream layouts. The stream program, the software, and the other things in it. I started a process of 3D-fying myself. I've shown my mods, and I've also shown Sophie. They all agree that longer hair Yop looks amazing. They all agree with that. And having a 3D model will allow me to basically go fucking bonkers with emotions. Like, if you think about it now, I already have so many layers and emotions and animations, light animations, but still a lot of emotions. Having a 3D program that allows me to pose myself, my persona. I mean, posing my persona and shifting. Finally, you can become Square's Puyo Puyo. Yeah. Having a 3D version of myself that I can pose and manually move around, change some aspects, and I'm gonna go wild with this. I'm gonna absolutely go wild. And it's gonna make most of the sprites be more consistent. I am not ditching these sprites, mind you. I plan on starting YouTube videos next year. YouTube videos that are like small essays or little discussions or conversations with the sprites. I'm planning on using the model, the 3D model and sprites and 3D sprites for the channel. Like, those are going to be for the channel and for the channel alone. The sprites are going to YouTube for videos. And yeah, that's mostly what I want to talk about. Once we move out, once we start abandoning this dumpster and finally getting to kick the shit out of this internet provider, we're gonna see a little bit of a delay. We're gonna have to stop streaming for a bit, because I'll be making sure that the internet's working and that everything is just pinpoint perfect, so that me streaming is not an impediment to any of us anymore. When that happens, I'll be gone for a couple weeks. It might be 1 week, it might be 2 weeks. There's no way of telling. There's no way of telling if I'll be gone for 1 or 2 or 3 weeks or 4 months. And I sincerely hope that you can wait for me. Like, sincerely, I hope that you can wait for me. Because once I return, I'll be returning with the new model sprites. I'll be returning with powerful internet. I'll be returning in prime time, baby! We're moving to prime time! Once we get to this new other place, we're gonna move into prime time! And that's essentially the recap of 2023. And, the setup for 2024. That's essentially it. Now, if you excuse me, I have to make a little bit of a cleanup here, because we are officially going to what you have been probably waiting for. Yes. Time to change the stream information. Yeah, I'm prepping myself for disaster. Okay, yeah, this is my emotion now. This is my emotion now. I am not looking forward for this. But as the recap makes me reflect on the years that have passed, so has my capacity of reflecting on the games that I play and on the games that I want to play. And on that note, on the way I feel towards the games. that I play. I have to go grab my little pen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I left unannounced. I had to go grab my little pen. Now, as you probably know, every single person out there, has their mortal enemy. For some, it might be their sticker star. For some, it might be their Ziplash. For me, it's this piece of garbage. I'm not even gonna bother changing the... Everybody has that one game they have a beef with. They beef with. For me, it's this piece of shit. In my case, my enemy is Sonic Freeriders. Like, I can understand Sonic Freeriders, and mostly because somebody might be looking at my stream right now and be like, "But what are you? But what are you talking about? Diddy Kong Racing DS is not a bad game. It's actually really cool, and it's my favorite one of all." First of all, fuck you! Second of all, I'm gonna show to you all what I mean with this. So, I have not made it public yet. I have not made this list public yet. But Diddy Kong Racing on the N64 is one of my top 25 favorite games. Yeah, like no one else talks about this one. Let him have it, Alonso. Okay. Diddy Kong Racing on the N64 is one of my top 25 games. Like, it's in there. It's in there. The list block? Yeah, the list block. It's on the list block. It's on my list block. It's one of my 25 favorite games of all time. I adore Diddy Kong Racing with my life, and I yearn for the day that it gets added to Nintendo Switch Online because it's so fucking good. You haven't forgot? No, I'm still curating the list. It's technically ready, but I'm not ready to show it. It's something more magical. I haven't forgotten. I do not forget my promises. So, look at your hair wag. Yep, I made my hair wag. Yeah, okay. Back to the thing. Diddy Kong Racing is one of my favorite games of all time. It's closely linked together with other racing games. It's closely linked to Crash Team Racing, and it's closely linked to Mickey's Speedway USA. I adore Diddy Kong Racing. It's part of my childhood as well as part of my adolescence. It was the first game that I ever made like a full playthrough on YouTube, back when I had my other YouTube channel, which is long gone. It was the very first game that I decided to stream. Even though it was emulated, I still wanted to stream it. I cannot deal with this. So, why do I have a problem with Diddy Kong Racing DS? I'm gonna go the opposite way and start with the things that I like about this game. Because even though it's Diddy Kong Racing DS, it still has at least some redeemable features, right? And yes, I have been inspired by Chaka Conroy and his video on Sticker Star. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes of Sticker Star slander. But he has said some nice things about it. Okay. First of all, this user experience sucks ass. I'm sorry. I have to start with the statement of how horrible this user experience is. Okay, anyway. The positives. Wish races. Creating a custom track is actually pretty novel for an idea.
Hi, I'm Vicky.
Creating a custom racetrack is actually such a novel idea. You can make anything you want from, I don't know, an 8. No, you cannot do that. You cannot do it. You cannot overlap the track. Even if you make a firm line, you cannot do it. I guessed you were a Pepsi player. I am the Dixie player. I'm not a Pepsi player. I'll get to that. Mark my words. Okay. Creating a custom track is actually really novel. You can make a track that's just a dinky donut. Or you can make a track that's essentially, I don't know, like the shape of Kirby's silhouette. And you can make it. You can make it happen. If you're feeling angsty, or I could say, if you're feeling like a 2006, if you're feeling like a 2008 high schooler, you can make the forbidden shape. I don't need to finish this shape. You already know what I'm doing. See? See, you can make CBT and Diddy Kong Racing DS. It truly is a game for everybody. I don't. You don't. You don't. You're fucking with me. You don't? You don't? Explain it. Joe, this is a PG-13 stream. That's the only explanation that I need to give out. Sorry, there is nothing below because we have no tracks saved. That's one of the things that I like about this game, the fact that you can create your own custom track. The other thing that I like, I don't think they're serious. Yeah, I'm fucking with you. The other thing that I like is a very minute thing, mind you. But it's the fact that this game has 4 tracks that are Donkey Kong themed. This rules. The 4 Donkey Kong Country tracks that are included in here are so good. Like, they're nice additions. You wouldn't believe me because I hate this game with my guts, but these 4 tracks are really, really good. And the third thing that I like about this game is the fact that there's more characters than in Diddy Kong Racing, the original. Like, you have your 8 starters, and then you have unlockable Taj, unlockable Drumstick, and unlockable TT, and also unlockable Whispig. You can unlock Whispig. My list of positives have ended. My list of positives have ended. We're gonna jump into the adventure mode so that I can show you what I'm talking about. We're gonna make a new save file. I wonder if I can manage save data. Can I change my name? Can I change my name? Okay. Game settings. Can I change my name? I cannot change my name. I cannot. I was just going to passively go through the game. But now I realize that I cannot change my name. From the menu, it's just linked to my console's name. Multiplayer options. Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. This game has officially entered more bad status. Okay, let's go into the adventure mode because I am going to show exactly what I mean. From the beginning, we're gonna go into the single player, single race, you know, so we can go together through this thing. Okay, a new save file does not equate to just relocking characters that you unlocked. Thanks, game. I suppose. Okay, first off, you do remember how your favorite character sounds like in Diddy Kong Racing? Like, if you go with Diddy, he says, "I'm Diddy!" And if you go with Timber, it's like, "Timber!" or something like that. You do remember. You do remember. We're bringing up memories back here. We're making solid noises. We're bringing up memories. And Crunch was like, and everyone's favorite was Tash with the whole, "Can I help you further? Bye-bye for now." I love quoting Taj from Diddy Kong Racing. I love quoting Taj. So you do remember how your favorite character sounds like. Prepare for the destruction of your childhood.
Hi, I'm Diddy.
They changed the voices of every single character in this game to something that is far less noticeable.
Hi, I'm Timber.
What the fuck did they do to Timber's voice? What the fuck did they do to Timber's voice? You're gonna listen to Pepsi and you're gonna be like, what the fuck just happened?
Hi, I'm Pepsi.
What even happened? Like, I don't explain to myself. What did they do to the voices of the characters in this game? I don't get it.
Hello, I'm Peppa.
It's also the reason why I go with Dixie Kong instead of literally anyone else. Because I don't like the voices of anyone here.
Hi, my name's Bumper.
Bumper is the only character. Bumper is the only character that sounds vaguely similar to his original counterpart. Everyone else that was kept from Diddy Kong Racing, the original.
Hi, I'm Crunch.
No, every single one of their performances fall flat. Extremely flat. Even Taj. Like this Taj.
Hello there, I'm Taj.
Even this Taj. Second, I'm sure you've noticed right now. This user experience is bad. It makes the new Discord update look like I don't know. It makes the new Discord update look very nice in comparison. This user experience is so bland. This UI is so bad.
Hi, I'm Diddy.
This user experience is so bad. All of the menus, all of the things that happen here are very, very bad. Oh, and Wispik's voice also blows. I don't mind the fact that they start with the story mode. The fact that they start with the story mode is something that I don't find bad. I'm just mid about it. I'm just mid about it. It's something that I have no strong opinions on. The other thing that I don't oppose as much is the fact that the music is not bad. I should bring more examples to my table because I have a couple of games that I want to go through and showcase like counter examples. I'll be right back. found it! I found it! The last example that I needed! And we're gonna go through all of these examples together. I don't dislike the changes they made to the presentation of the story. I'm here to help. Come with me. You have much to learn.
Alakazam.
These transitions clutter the game. These transitions clutter the game. Where are you going? Try rubbing the lamp to access my wishes menu. Issue number 1 with Diddy Kong Racing DS. It will not allow you to do anything out of order. You're forced to this tutorial. You're forced to a set path. And you're also forced to rub this stupid lamp. There we go. The name is Shit Game. You mean you weren't number 1 yet? But probably. The name is Shit Game now. We're just gonna put some paint blobs in here. I'm just gonna put some blobs in here. We're gonna fill this with green and then just draw again. I'm getting a little bit creative with my icon. Don't worry about it. I'm getting a little bit creative with my icon, don't worry about it. Shit. I'm getting creative with my icon, don't worry. Even with a stylus, I have been able to do a good job here. I'm kind of impressed by this, honestly speaking. We're just gonna add a shine to the eye. And a little mouth here. And there we go, our icon's now a Yoshi. I'm just gonna round up the nose a little bit. There you go. Shit Game has a Yoshi for an icon. Before I let you go exploring on your own, I think you need to prove your driving skills to me. Issue number 2. You're forced to the tutorial. Without even having a single chance to test your controls, you're forced to a tutorial. If you don't remember how Diddy Kong Racing the original started up, in the original, you had the option to just move around the aisle and explore to your heart's content, get used to the controls. You're forced to the control to a race right now.
Alakazoo.
Alakazoo. That doesn't hit the same as the abracadabra. I'm gonna add health for the next two minutes-ish. I know. I know. I know. Good point number 1. Whoa, 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 whoa! Taj just kind of popped in. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, we have a balloon. Non-issue number 1. The game looks fine. The game looks really fine. Are you sure you wish to quit? Yes, we're gonna change our little example. Yes. We're gonna change our little example because the racing in this game is just not good. I'm not gonna change the title of the stream, so you're gonna have to deal with this. So we're gonna jump into 3 examples. First off, I want to jump into the example of
Here we go.
of the President, which is Mario Kart DS. This UI rocks. It doesn't feel like it's too different. But just the sight of it makes like 15 degrees of difference. It's really fast at what it does. Hold on, I want to show my icon. It's so cool. Look at it. Look at it. Edit. Emblem. Look at it! Look at it! It's the little Yup Alonso! A sphere. A sphere with my face. I made it the best that I could. It looks really cool. Quit without saving. Everything about Mario Kart DS is snappy. Super snappy. Like, apparently we win in Mario Kart DS now. Yeah, it's for the example. So we're just gonna go with the standard Yoshi. And we're gonna jump into any circuit will do. It has to be some circuit that I like, actually. So Airship Fortress. Let's go. So you might not even notice. But it already looks and feels a lot more different than before. This feels much more different to play, to hold on the hands, than Diddy Kong Racing DS. It's also 60 frames per second, baby. No couplings though, 0 out of 10. And I know it could be a knee-jerk and be like, oh yeah, but you're judging Mario Kart DS to Diddy Kong Racing DS. You're just being so unfair to the game right now. Because obviously Diddy Kong Racing DS would just lose to Mario Kart. It's Mario Kart. Like, no. You're not understanding what I'm talking about. You simply don't get what I'm talking about. And once we reach the next example and how on how Mario Kart DS feels compared to Diddy Kong Racing DS, because this example is from before. This example is from before Diddy Kong Racing DS. Like, this was their precedent. This was the blueprint that they could have used. There's an incentive in this game to just apply drifting and all that stuff. So we already see that everything in Mario Kart DS is snappier than Diddy Kong Racing DS. Menus flow faster, they have less transitions, they're easier to navigate. And like, if I could just plug in Diddy Kong Racing from the N64 into a capture card, I would show you the counterexample that is the original Diddy Kong Racing. But like, I want to showcase another example in a game that I don't think many of you here know of. The DS version of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. This was released after Diddy Kong Racing DS. This was released after Diddy Kong Racing DS. Again, with another simpler menu. Simpler menu experience. We're gonna go with Beat, considering the new announcement of that new Jet Set Radio game.
Here come the GGs. I'm not finished yet. Ready to get
Like, if you look at this, it feels so smooth to navigate. Woo! It looks very smooth too. Like, you cannot tell how different it feels. Oh my god, I crashed into the wall and exploded. Oh, that's right. Ah, that's right. Ah, come on. What the hell? Okay, that's 4th place. I should have performed better, but the example here is that the race itself felt way better to control. Felt way better to control than anything else. And the menus, once again, were very snappy. Now we're gonna return to Shit Game. The reason I wanted to go through the other 2 racing games that came before and after Diddy Kong Racing DS was to showcase that the racing feels weird in Diddy Kong Racing DS. Like, it's not exactly one-to-one. It's also not exactly fun to control. Let's just put in Shit Game again. So we have a menu, so we have menus that look and feel bad to just control. An intro sequence that is just bad and ugly. And an adventure that doesn't allow you to skip its tutorial.
Hello, friend.
The models don't look that bad. I'm gonna tell you. That's right. That's right. We can record our own sounds. They sound crunchy and very bad. Okay. Not many of you here are designers. I'm pretty sure that you're not. So let me take you through a quick lesson on R, G, and B levels. Right now, with every slider to the top, this should be white. If we lower the blue, if we lower the green and the reds, we get blue. But this isn't really blue. If we lift only greens, we get a green. And we only lift the reds, we get a pure blood red. Now, if we lift the red and the green, we should get a yellow. And it looks very yellowish. If we lift the red and if we get the green and the red, we get sort of like cyan. Except we don't. And if we lift the red, we get purple. Instead, we get vomit red. This game does not understand how RGB sliders work. Because right now, I'm moving all 3 layers equally and I should have the grease of gray. Instead, what it does, it's just tossing you in with all yellow carts. This means that every single car in this game, every single plane, hovercraft, and car will look exactly the same. Every single one of them will look exactly the same. This also means that for some vehicles, they're not gonna look as good in the other colors. Look at this. It's supposed to be blue. This car is supposed to be blue. Instead, it's just blood. It's just blob black. But the blue is there. The blue is there right at the bottom. It's blue. It's a blue car. It's not blue. It's not blue. This thing is not blue. The same with the hovercraft. If I just bump down the levels, I get a dark blue hovercraft and a red hovercraft with a purple base. And this shows us exactly what's going on. The real color, the one color that should show on the body of the car, the one that's being correctly altered by the RGB levels, is showing on the bottom of it. Like now it's green, now it's red, now it's blue, now it's cyan, now it's yellow, and now it's purple. Now it's orange. You see? You see what I mean? This is what's going on. The ones at the bottom, the whites are being correctly altered, but because every single other part of a car is yellow, the color doesn't update correctly, and you get these weird mixtures of color. They don't look good. They do not look good. Second of all, whoever's idea was it to not allow you to drag the screen for a list instead of going with this dinky little thing deserves to be fired. Because that's bad design. By default, you should have allowed to have like a scroll wheel to just go through. Instead, they made a scroll wheel. Deserves to be trapped in the world of Diddy Kong Racing. No, like... Diddy Kong Racing is a good game. It's just that this little dinky thing doesn't do it justice. Steering feels so awkward. Steering feels so awkward with this. Okay, in we go. Into Ancient Lake. Here we're gonna approach a new problem. Complete silence. And then a QTE for a bonus in speed. A QTE for a bonus of speed. Who came up with this idea and said that it was good? And then we have the mock shots. You're gonna see the mock shots and you're gonna be like, what the fuck with these mock shots? Gonna go through this real quick. Nope. Gonna try in the last lap, final lap, whatever you want to call it. Problem number 1, QTEs. Problem number 2, autopilot. I wasn't even touching the DS. It's so fucking random seeing the word shit game with a fucking Yoshi face. It's sending me places. Oh my god. Oh god. Problem number 3. Or whatever. Problem number whatever. Problem number whatever. Unskippable cutscene. Let's go through another race. Let's look equal and say that we are playing Diddy Kong Racing in the same way that we would in an N64. So of course, the other races will be locked until we go through every single race. Whoops. I fell in the water. This is an upgrade token. I missed it. In Diddy Kong Racing, if you went through another different colored balloon, your previous balloon would get overridden. This is fair game design. That is indeed fair game design. That is absolute fair game design. Because guess what? That kind of game design is actually good. In here, it doesn't matter. Just stick to your most powerful item. I don't know. I don't care. And then you can see Bloodshot Eyes Pipsy making fun of you. The mock shots are fucking terrifying. And then you upgrade, and now suddenly you have no real weaknesses. These will hunt anyone. These will hunt anyone. You don't need to play the game anymore. Everything is not made equal. I don't even know where the rest of the people are. I can likely just stay over here. I'm gonna just stay over here. I know the original game's OST is super near and dear to a lot of people. I'm just gonna wait here. I haven't really been playing the game. I'm sorry, Crunch. Slow cutscene, which we now can skip. And into Jungle Falls we go. This is very, very concerning. I am in shambles as I look at every single detail of this stupid game. Difference number 1. We have a different song. Bloodshot Crunch. That's another problem. just gonna take a small dive and then upgrade and then not worry about this any further. Difference. The song is different. This is not exactly a problem, it's just something to take notice of. These upgrade rings are the worst mechanic ever introduced. Especially the autoplay one. Check this out. I'm just gonna boom. I'm just gonna wait. And I'm gonna boom. And then I'm gonna wait. 3. I did not touch anything. I was put on autopilot. Why? I have no idea. Whose decision was to make it like this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know whose decision was it to make it like this. Slow cutscene again. I'm not getting tired of this. Are you getting tired of this? Let's explore the island, because the island itself is still a nice place to explore. Whoops! Surprise Taj! You're back again. For this challenge, you must fly that plane of yours around the island. Good luck. Follow my trail of tokens, it will lead you around the course. Oh, thank goodness we are now checking in on the plane. Nah, fam, I want to make my own race. I want to make my own race. I want to make my own track. I'm just gonna go this way. Okay, in the previous game, you could explore the island to your heart's content, and exploring the island allowed you to get better with the controls and see the little nuances with things like the plane and the hovercraft and whatever. And if you managed to bring the plane all the way over here, there was a nice balloon for you to grab. All of the balloons on the island have been replaced with oh, I'm getting angsty. Have been replaced with drawing minigames. They suck ass. Every single one of these sucks ass. Some more than others. Also, do you like a boring plane? We love minigames that suck ass. Do you like the plane? Do you enjoy how the plane used to control? Do you know that the original plane had a barrel roll and they looped the loop you could do by double tapping R? You didn't? Now you do! Guess what they took out? It doesn't matter how much I tap this R button, Dixie is not gonna make a loop or anything of that matter. She is just not. She is just not gonna. She is just not gonna. She is just not going to. So they took out options off the plane from you, the player, because they felt like it. But if you go and approach Taj right now, he locks you into the challenge. Issue, new issue. He locks you into the challenge. With no real way of changing your vehicle, something that in the original game, you could have done just fine. You could have done just fine. You could have just swapped out of a vehicle if you wanted to, and then returned to take the challenge once you felt more prepared for it. But in this game, everything is a set order. Everything is a set order. Are we excited about silence again? Instead of the classic no, we now get Did you get the joke? If you do this every single time, you'll win every single time. I'm not even going faster. Like, I'm not even taking shortcuts or anything. I'm just playing normal Diddy Kong Racing. This game tells you that it has like upgrades that you can purchase with the coins that you pick on the stage, because these coins now don't do anything. And if they do, and they make your thing go faster, I'm gonna be so upset. Check it out. I wasn't touching anything in the controller, and I got rewarded for it. Because they took the one thing that blew ass about Banjo Pilot, which was the Globos. They took the one thing that blew ass and made it a core gameplay mechanic. Don't we love it? Don't we love it? And now, I'm sure you're prepared for the one moment that we have to ask in this session of What Do We Do Now in the Game? We have 6 balloons. But the game, in no form, way, or fashion, has informed us of what we need to do next. There is not a single hint of what to do now. The door is pointing conveniently towards the boss gate, but there is no conveyance that we have to go through the boss gate itself. We can just take the way out. Oh, that's right.
Alakazoo.
Taj will still make us go through the challenge every single time we exit a gate. Did you see that? Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Did you not catch that? That was a starting bonus.
Snowflake Mountain.
We're just gonna go into Snowflake Mountain. Like, we don't give a fuck. The game's not making tally of our progress, so why should we? We have enough tokens. We have enough balloons to enter Everfrost Peak.
Everfrost Peak.
Yep, silence. Don't we love it?
Go!
By the way, that starting bonus only works if you're on a race against Taj in the world map. Like, a race in the hub world allows you to just tap A at the right time. A race in this, in these stages, will lock you out of it. Why? Because fuck you, I guess. Because really, fuck you, I suppose. Nothing makes sense anymore. Nothing makes sense anymore. Let's just have 3 automatic missiles that will shoot anything that dares to breathe.
Final lap.
You might be looking at this and say, this doesn't look that bad. Oh, you sweet summer child. How I wish I was as naive as you. You're just hoping Diddy Kong Racing makes it to Nintendo Switch Online. I'll make my own loop-the-loop. I don't give a fuck anymore. Who's ready for a slow cutscene? We skipped it. Okay.
Walrus Cove.
Let's go into Walrus Cove. Because Walrus Cove is not a bad stage. And here we have again.
Go!
I have given every single enemy a head start. I'll catch up to them and end up in first. And it's going to happen. Watch it happen. Watch it happen. I swear. I swear. I'm not bluffing. bloodshot-eyed Pepsi, because fuck everything.
Power up.
We're not even doing anything different. It's just... It's just that now, with all that, we're in 6th place. And we have done diddly diddly jack shit. Now we're 5th. Maybe we're not gonna win this, but it was still nice to give everyone a head start. Do we get punished for not winning? No! Everyone's a winner! Well, that was very awkward. Okay. New assessment. I'm getting a little bit tired of going through adventure mode, so I want to go into the things that I want to show. To which I'm gonna change my example again.
Hi, I'm Diddy.
What did they do to Diddy, my man? Okay, I've allowed my silence to speak more for me than anything else. But I can't allow this to go any further. I want...
Dark Moon Cap.
I can't allow this to go unmentioned any further.
Get ready. Go.
I cannot allow this to go unmentioned any further. I need to get this out of my system. And this is why I have brought the other example. The other example, and I'm gonna show it to you in just a couple of minutes. I'm just gonna show it to you in a couple of minutes. Just bear with me. This is my favorite track in the entire game. And for some reason, the music sounds like it's drowning underwater. For some reason, this music sounds like it's drowning underwater. And I'm gonna show it to you what I mean with this. I'm gonna show to you what I mean with this. I swear I will. My cat's just here. I guess she's trying to be really cute.
Final lap. Power up. Power up.
If this hits, I'm gonna be so upset. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Good that it didn't hit. If something isn't broken, you don't change it. Card controls weren't broken, but now they feel like they did. It's so bizarre how they thought that this was the way to go. I'm not particularly sure why, but I guess this is what they meant with that. Okay, I want to jump into a different example right now because, oh my god, I've been dreading this moment. It's time to talk about music. I can absolutely get behind and understand the fact that the difference in hardware will allow for a difference in soundtrack. We're going back to a favorite of us from this week, from this year.
Me, Mario.
We're going back to where we are happy. Okay, I know what you're all going to say. Hey, yup! Mario 64 DS also had a different beginning. Compared to to Diddy Kong Racing DS, Mario 64 DS makes the most changes. It introduces rooms that weren't in the original. It introduces controls that weren't in the original. It changes the graphics or whatever. I don't fucking know. Whatever another excuse I have in mind for this. It just doesn't feel right to play. I don't know about you, but I'm
Let's go.
I don't know about you, but this looks sounds, and feels exactly like how Mario 64 would. Oh, Joe has to go. Bye, Joe. So yeah, this feels and looks like Mario 64. But what's most important is that this game sounds like Mario 64. And nothing you can say will change that fact. The fact that this game sounds like Mario 64, but looks and feels better than the original. it looks, sounds, and plays like Mario 64 without any concessions, without any things cut short. If you look at this, you look at Mario 64 the way you remember it. And as you start playing it, sure, there are a couple of differences with the controls, but the more you play it, the more you feel like this is Mario 64 the way that you were remembering it. And while there might be some differences in the stars and the layouts and the places, you know this is the game that you remember. You know that the muscle memory of Super Mario 64 will help you with Mario 64 DS. Because it feels, looks, and sounds like Mario 64. Diddy Kong Racing DS doesn't do shit with that. Diddy Kong Racing DS doesn't do shit from that. Because the whole experience has been, I don't know, weirdified. It's hard to put into words, but it has been weirdified. Everything about Diddy Kong Racing DS feels like it's not even being fair to itself. In the original game, everything in the menus was so snappy and simple to explore. Everything about the original menus was so easy to explore, so simple to see, to know, and to... I don't know. Between then and now, I don't know what changed. I don't know what changed. Everything here feels so forced. Unnaturally forced. Instead of making gimmicks to help the game up, they made the gimmicks because, oh, it's the Nintendo DS. We have to make use of the touchscreen, baby. We have to make use of that touchscreen, baby. We have to make use of a microphone. Let's just show the map. And we haven't even gotten to hovercraft controls. Like, everything about this feels sluggish. I don't understand what was that, but okay. I suppose.
Final lap.
I don't know, it feels like the more I think about Diddy Kong Racing DS, the more I think how Nintendo should just re-release Diddy Kong Racing on Nintendo Switch Online. They're already good friends with Rare. How hard would it be? How hard would it be to just go up to Rare and say, hey, I want a Diddy Kong Racing for the N64 Nintendo Switch Online app. We already have Banjo-Kazooie and Jet Force Gemini. Or Gemini. Gimme Diddy Kong.
Snowball Valley. Get ready. Go.
I don't mind the new powers. I don't mind the new tracks. I really don't mind the new tracks. I don't really mind the new music tracks. Call it Stockholm Syndrome. Call it Stockholm Syndrome, but I don't really mind. Oh, come on. Oh, of course. Of course, we veered off track for a little while and now we're... Eighth place! Look at us winning! No complaining, no bats, no retry screen. Well done, the wish door is now open. What's the wish door? The wish door is the wish door. You should know what the wish door is. Oh, that's right. We now have slipstreams. Slipstreaming. This is because Dixie wasn't allowed in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's why I'm playing as Dixie. Dixie is in Mario Kart Tour. If you just do this, you go for blue balloons, and you just boost every single time, you'll win. You'll win every single time. I lapped the 7th place. I lapped 7th place. You wanna know what's terrible? The fact that the upgrades that you get are overwrite the things in your car in multiplayer. So if you play this game in download play, which by the way, it is like one of the only games that allows you to play the full game with just one single copy, your cart will always have an advantage over all the others. Like an inherent advantage. An inherent advantage. I don't understand how that works. And you just win every single time.
Lap 2.
I am legitimately trying to find other good things to say about this game, but I think I ran out of good things to say about it.
Power up.
I've run out of good things to say about this game. Legitimately. I'm just dreading the moment we go into the hovercraft. Which we are. Don't worry about it. We are going through the hovercraft. We're restarting this track. We're restarting. We're rebooting. We're going again.
Get ready. Go.
What is wrong with Pipsy? Everything. Everything is wrong with Pipsy. Everything. Get out of the way. Bloodshot Pip Tip Top. Yep.
Lap 2.
Slipstreaming because the game wasn't easy enough already, I suppose. I guess. Exactly what I'm talking about.
Power up.
Let's have the game win for us. I guess the game doesn't want us to win. Okay, cool. Detail that I like. These mugshots of rivalry.
Finish.
Thing that I don't like. You cannot shoot your missiles backwards anymore. Okay, I've spent enough time avoiding the question of what it is that we need to do now. Because we can, by any means, leave. We can just leave. But the game wants us to play the boss. The game wants us to fight the boss of the stage.
Abracadabra.
This dash won't allow us to go away from his challenge. We're just gonna do the challenge, and we're gonna show that his fucking thing blows. Taj used to be a respectable rival. He used to be fast, cunning, and you know, challenging. Nowadays, he is a joke. A big joke. Driving on a plane has become so bland and boring.
Lap 2.
That I don't know what else to say about it. Okay, chat. I am going to show you how you can obtain one of the balloons in this world. And you're not gonna believe what you need to do to get it.
Final lap.
You thought Sonic 06 had lots of loading screens. Bitch, you don't know Diddy Kong Racing DS. Like, bitch, you don't really know Diddy Kong Racing DS. You don't even know Diddy Kong Racing DS. I don't even know where Taj was. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's fight the boss in Dino Domain, because that's exactly what we need to do, right?
Final domain.
The game wants us to go fight the boss. There is no cool entrance to the boss. Like, we weren't spawned right in front of it, and there's no magic dust inviting us in. The only way that we should have known about it. The only way that we should have known about it is... Also, now we have music.
Get ready. Go.
See you, sucker. Oh, that's right, you cannot turn on the minimap now. So you're locked into this view of the racetrack. You can't even tell where the boss is coming. Or when the boss is coming, for that matter. I hold the soundtrack of this game near and dear to me. And there is nothing wrong with the renditions of this game. But oh my god, I feel the blandness in their interpretations. Like, David, what the fuck happened to you? Wow, how exciting it is to win against a boss. Okay. This might not be so terrible at all. All we need to do is complete the races again.
Ancient Lake.
And new problem arrived. This dinky thing. Please read the included description. This is the Balloon Touch Challenge. Use Taj's magic carpet to fly around one lap of a track, using the stylus to pop as many balloons as you can. If you have time, drag the coins into your pouch. To complete your challenge, you must gain enough balloons to pass the bronze mark. The manual of this fucking game has a section dedicated to these stupid minigames. No, it doesn't! It does not. It does not say anything about this fucking thing. The manual, which I'm looking at it right now. The manual has no information about this dinky minigame.
Ready. Go.
So you're supposed to control the camera by dragging the touchscreen. Yep, what you're watching me do is I'm dragging the touchscreen to control the camera. This is indeed the worst. This is indeed the worst. How difficult was it? How fucking difficult was it to just include an option to move the camera with the D-pad? How hard would it have been to include a function to move the camera with the D-pad? How difficult would it have been to unlock the camera, to move the camera with the D-pad? Okay, but at the very least, I am now allowed to go back into the race again, because if I missed something, or if I just want to play a time trial, I would want to go in again. Psych! You cannot! You cannot! If you try going in for the boss again, it says go and finish all challenges before you can enter this door. So, it blows. It blows. Everything about this design blows. The freedom of action that you had in the last game. The freedom of action that you had is neutered. Absolutely neutered. Yeah, welcome to the hovercraft. Population, no one likes this control scheme, and you're gonna have to hop and bop all over so you can have a better sense of control, because oh my god, the looseness of this thing makes it easily the worst vehicle in this game. The looseness of the hovercraft makes this easily the worst vehicle in the game. I'm going sideways. I'm fucking schlickbacking. It's a good thing that Taj is such a terrible driver. I'm just schlickbacking. Everything about the hovercraft in this game sucks ass. Because it's bad. It's definitely bad. You cannot do the startup bonus in the normal race with the A button. You cannot, you don't have access to it because you have the QTEs. There's no way of doing only one of the two. But since here the races take place in the bottom screen because God knows why, you can do the QTE of the startup of a race start bonus. You can do it. You can do it here. It's very bad. It is very, very bad. Because the timing is not the same. You cannot wait until the get ready logo just kind of disappears because guess what? They removed it too. They removed it too. Where the fuck are you?
Hello, friend. Select a vehicle. Alakazoo.
Issue new number. Why would he not allow you to do other things?
Snowflake Mountain.
If you want to take, I don't know, say, if you want to change your vehicle and then take a challenge, you have to call Taj twice! You have to call Taj twice! Okay, the only way that you would know to reach the boss is this. Now that you want all the balloons in this world, you should be ready to challenge the boss. This is so unintuitive! A new player would have no way, with how absolutely asinine this game is with guidance, and taking the hand of the player and basically tossing it to the point that they get the hand like they were a fucking Lego piece. With just how much they love just hand holding the player everywhere. The least they could have done, the least thing they could have done is to keep the things that made the flow of the game, the original game, intact. Also, thank you so much, Arcana, for the raid. Back to the rant. The least they could have done is use the little knowledge that they had from the original game and carry the conveyance of the original. Like, how hard was it to just put the player in front of the door like they did in the original Diddy Kong Racing? Like, it didn't matter. In the original Diddy Kong Racing, it didn't matter if you knew what to do or did not know what to do. Because the moment you finish the last race, the gates to the boss would open in front of you. Like, the game would guide you, would put you in front of the gates. That's good conveyance. That's good guidance. That's clever game design. Here, the player does not know. Like, I'm just acting aloof. I'm just acting aloof. I'm just acting aloof. I don't exist as a game designer. I don't exist as a game designer. I'm just acting aloof. The game knows. The game knows that now you have all 4 balloons and now you can challenge the boss. The game knows how to convey the ideas to the player. The game knows exactly when to hold the player's hand. Because, well, you're forced to go into the tutorial. Well, now that you have exited this world, you're forced to go into this challenge. And you cannot say no to it. Well, now that you've entered the races, we're gonna just make you go through each and every single race. Because what other options do you have? What other options do you have? You're gonna go through each and every single race, and you're gonna do it. Because the game's hand holding you to do it. You cannot take a challenge that you have already cleared before you take the next challenge. Before you finish all of the other challenges in the room. Do you see the problem? Do you see what's wrong with this? In terms of game design, this is completely backwards. Absolutely backwards game design. How it does not convey the fact that you now have enough things to go through the boss. In the original, it would tell you if you decide to just wander aloof and just crash your fucking face into the boss door. It would tell you that you need to finish all 4 races, and then once you got all 4 races done, it would make this spectacular entrance. Like this magnificent entrance of the boss gates opening up in front of you with magic sparkles guiding you in. Like, I don't know about you, but even the camera would likely shift a little bit to show you how important obtaining every single one of the balloons was. And then the game would guide you after you beat the boss and then you unlock the silver coin challenge. The game would guide you and tell you, hey, now you need to do this thing. And once you do this thing, come see me again. But no, this one game right here will not tell you that once you've cleared all 4 races you can go after the boss, despite the fact that the game loves to hold your hand. Despite the fact that this game has this very, very terrible feeling of guidance. Despite the fact that this game will do everything in its power to guide you through a very direct point A to point B, despite every single thing in that, it will still fail at the most basic things, which is conveying to the player what they need to do next. It's not rocket science. It isn't rocket science. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And this is one thing that was not broken at all. There was no need to change something that was working flawlessly in the original. Like, we can go back to Mario 64 DS again, if you want to. We can go back to it. Despite the fact that it is on a different hardware, conveyance is still there. Once you collect the 8 stars, the game tells you, oh, I heard Mario's voice in the distance. Surely he must be trapped inside one of the castle's walls. Or when you have all 13 stars. Oh, the gates to Bowser are now finally able to be opened. Will Yoshi and friends be able to defeat Bowser? The game tells you those things. Because that's good conveyance. Because that's clever game design. Like, that's design that is going to guide the player to their next objective in a natural way. Diddy Kong Racing did this flawlessly. Diddy Kong Racing DS fails at the most basic thing. You see what the problem is now? This game, oh my, I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God, this game had every single thing in it to be good. And it fails at the most basic things. The hovercraft controls like ass. Driving on the car feels sloppy and sluggish. Flying on the plane feels boring. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Ah! Ooh! It's one thing when something just sucks, it's another when it's a pale imitation of a great thing. And you know what? I'm pretty sure that many of you here would just be like, oh, but you're just glossing over on rose-tinted glasses. If I could put you another example, I fucking would. And I would do it. I don't want to do it right now, because I don't want to subject myself to the previous example in Rare's repertoire. The previous example in Rare's repertoire is called Banjo Pilot. If you haven't played Banjo Pilot is a very basic Game Boy Advance racing game where you fly on a preset path using plane controls. It did not, at any possible moment, cut short on anything that made it good. It is very basic, but flying feels good on a Game Boy Advance, where if you double tap, you can do barrel rolls. If you double tap while going up, you can do loop-the-loops. Things that you could do on the original Diddy Kong Racing, like Banjo Pilot is not even connected to Diddy Kong Racing at all. It's just linked to Banjo Pilot, but at the same time, Banjo Pilot's plane controls control better than Diddy Kong Racing DS's. I don't need to say something stupid like, I rest my case, Your Honor. Because I've seen a game from the future on the same platform control better than this. And that game is Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing for the DS. For whatever reason, it controls better than the cars in Diddy Kong Racing DS. The plane in Banjo Pilot controls better on worse hardware. So yeah, I might be inclined to have rose-tinted glasses. I might be inclined to. Because I've seen better. I've played better. I've controlled better. And I've moved through better menus. This menu right here, the menus of Diddy Kong Racing DS, makes me wonder if the menus of fucking Super Smash Bros. For Wii U were as bad as I thought they were. The menus of Diddy Kong Racing DS are making me have self-doubt in my opinions of menus that I knew were bad. Like, I knew the menus from Smash for Wii U were bad. I knew it. I knew it. I just knew it. It's very sad getting to this point. It is very sad getting to this point. Where I know exactly what's wrong with this. And yet, I still want to keep on rocking in. Because at some point you think, oh, it might get better in time. It might get better in time. It might improve. The experience might not be as bad. Like, you can get used to the hovercraft controls. You can get used to every single thing in this game. I don't know. It might be even better on the long run. I don't really know. I don't have any idea. I just had to go forward and see if the game at any point in time became better. But every single additional decision that this game takes works against it. Not only as a remake of Diddy Kong Racing, because at the end of the day, that's why everyone judges this game so harshly. Because it's supposed to be a remake of a good game. A remake of a good game It's not doing any favors to the game at all. Oh, I need to lay down. Oh my god, I need to lay down. Oh, that was too much anger in such a short notice. Ugh. Oh, I need to lay down for a bit. Oh my god. Oh. So, after all we've been playing, is there another thing that I might want to add to this whole pile of shit? Why, yes, I would add something more to it. Let's go into Pirate Lagoon.
Pirate Lagoon. Get ready. Go.
Oh, that's right. This game allows you to swap out your powers if you so wished. What you do with the Y button. Now, exactly why would you want to discard your power? I don't have any idea, but you can do it. I don't have any idea, but you can do it. You can just discard your power. The hovercraft used to be cool. Now, in order to get used to the new hovercraft, you have to bop and hop all over the place. Something that would have been so easy in the original Diddy Kong Racing becomes so asininely hard. So asininely hard that I'm troubled. Just taking that shortcut. Just taking that shortcut is so stupid hard for no reason at all and for no fault of your own. For absolutely no fault of your own. Why is that? I don't have any idea.
Crescent Island.
Let's just go to Crescent Island. This is a racetrack that can do no harm.
Get ready. Go.
This is a racetrack that can do no harm. Did I get it wrong? I think I got it wrong. I was pretty sure it was here. It's not here. It's not here, is it? It's not here. God damn it! I went the wrong way. Oh, it's here. Okay. Okay, let's try catching up. Let's try playing catch up. Can we catch up using limited knowledge? And very bad controls. Can we play catch up to the others? In just 2 laps. Can we do it? I'll be very upset if we are able to. Very. Very upset. I'll be very upset if we're able to catch up.
Final lap.
No, of course, that was extremely granted. This is my definition of a kusoge. This is my personal definition of a kusoge. On the outside, it looks like there's nothing wrong with it. On the outside layer, it looks like there's nothing wrong with it. Of course, taking the lower path, the one path that you're supposed to take for shortcuts, would be detrimental for your cause. Of course. Of course. I don't even exist. Of course. 5 simple missiles would be better than 1 homing missile. Of course. Of course, because actually these 5 missiles are actually homing missiles. So you need even less skill now to catch up to others. Isn't game design wonderful? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm obviously lying. It is a wonderful thing. Why do you think I'm a game designer? Why do you think I'm a game designer? Unskippable cutscene! Okay, now where do we go from here? That gate requires 16 balloons.
Whale Bay.
Whale Bay!
Get ready.
You suck.
Go.
Blow. You blow. Don't we love taking the shortcuts that only some few were able to take so effortlessly? Don't we love it? Don't we love going OB? Don't we love skipping on all of the balloons? Because the controls of this game are very bad. If we take the 5 missiles, we win. I hate the fact that the capture card has officially left the building. Yes, thank you, cars. You have been a wonderful help.
Power up.
He's gonna wait here. I don't even need to do anything else. We just wait here by the finish line. And let the missiles take care of everything. Because why would I need to play the game? Why would I need to play the game? If the game can play for me. See what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about yet?
Treasure case.
Oh, this track. This track.
Ready. Go.
And here he comes. Does it show that I hate this game?
Final lap.
Does it show that I hate this game? Can you tell I hate this game? Can you tell that I hate this game? Can you actively tell that I hate this game? Why is there a skybox of Whispig? Why is there a skybox and Whispig showing up? It makes no sense. You're never winning this QTE, by the way. You're never winning this QTE. That QTE is going to haunt you for the rest of your life. Because it's just unbeatable. It's just unbeatable. The QTE that you need to get the boost with the car is unbeatable. Absolutely unbeatable. You will never get a golden boost unless you absolutely destroy your touchscreen. That's another thing. That's another thing. They made an actively backwards decision They made an actively backwards decision. See? Why would I want to improve? Why would I want to play better? The game can just do stuff for me. You know? The game can just do stuff for me. It doesn't even need to do anything. I don't even need to play better. I don't even need to become better, to understand the game better. I don't even need that. I don't even need that. Kid, are you ready to get wet? What are these words? What are even these words? Oh, of course, the homing missiles that you get with the 5 do not home in on the boss. Because the boss is not a character, it's not a player character. Of course, if you want to aim your shot straight, the game will not want to. Suddenly the game wants to play hard to get. Suddenly the game wants to play hard to get. Suddenly the game wants to be an asshole. Suddenly the game wants you to suffer. Suddenly your straight shots are just slightly turned over. Why? Because fuck you, I suppose. Does any of this matter? Does any of this matter? I don't know. Stupid asshole. This is a race that is absolutely entertaining in the N64 release. And here is a shallow recreation. I guess that's a good way of naming Diddy Kong Racing DS. A shallow recreation of a better game. Of quite the better game, mind you. Quite the better game. This is like comparing an unpolished turd to a diamond. Super Mario 64 DS just ain't. No, this isn't Super Mario 64 DS. And people can be like, oh, but Super Mario 64 DS did it worse because it changed the controls. Because the controls in the 3D environment with a fucking D-pad and so on and so on and so forth and so on. And so on and so forth. Like, this is a difficulty spike that's made in spite. In absolute spite, I tell you. Spite! Blow. No thank you. You already do. Why do you have triumphant music when you lose? Because it's winning a good thing. No. Everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner when you don't give a shit. That's the kicker. Everyone's a winner when you don't give a fuck. And the problem is that I don't own this capture card. So even if you wanted to do the QTEs, so if I don't want to do the QTEs on this screen because this console is not mine. You cannot tell, but I'm struggling so hard with these controls. I'm struggling so hard with these controls. Like you have no fucking idea. Does it matter that the game looks pretty? Does it matter that it is that its soundtrack is not bad? Does it matter? It doesn't. It doesn't matter. It makes no semblance of a difference. No semblance of a difference is made. I'm pretty sure that we leave right now. Taj is gonna have to Taj is gonna lock us into another stupid challenge. Okay. Do you want to see what the worst balloon in the entire game is? Because there are balloons and there are balloons. There used to be one free for the taking up here, which is nowhere to be found anymore. I've already showed you the one in the other lanes, in the other places. The game loves tossing shit like that at you. For no good reason. Scratch and win card. Yay! Let's gamble away. Let's win one fucking coin. Let's gamble away, children. I'm gonna show you right now what the worst balloon of this entire game is. So chat, I want you to pay attention. I want you to pay attention. This right here, this balloon is enclosed in ice. For us to release this balloon, we would need to guide it. If I can get out of here, of course, I'll be able to tell. we would need to guide it over to the water so that the water can thaw the ice. Now, with that knowledge, I ask you, how do you think we need to move this balloon over? If your answer was dragging a 3D object with a 2D screen, you would be correct! I'm gonna draw a line up. No, actually I'm gonna draw a line down. Yep, I love it when I draw a line down and my balloon moves to the left. I drew another line down. Another line down. Yep, and now my balloon moves up. Because it makes no fucking sense. I'm gonna draw it up. And now it moves up. I'm gonna draw it right. And now it moves right. I'm gonna draw it down. It's not moving down. It's moving down. I'm gonna draw it to the left. And there it goes. It's moving to the left. I'm gonna draw it to down. 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 Yep. To the left. To the left. To the left. There it goes. It's going down the slope. And now it's going back up the slope. And now it's on a locked path. Why? Because now the only path for this balloon to take, no matter what lines you draw, is to go into the water. Why? I don't even know. Kill me now. And here I ask you, what was the point of all of that? What was the point in all that? Our little balloon has still yet to unthaw. And now it has unthawed properly and we can pick it up. I hate this balloon. No way. No way. No way. No way. There. They didn't. They didn't. They did not. They did not do this. 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 I'm in disbelief. I am in shambles. I am in shambles. What the fuck? I'm just tapping the screen in random places. I'm just tapping random places on the screen. Hey, thank you for the follow, Chemsy. Chemsy? I hope you don't say that this was like your favorite game of all time. I'm absolutely shredding it to pieces. No, seriously, what is this? Was this undocumented? Was this undocumented? I don't understand. I don't get it. What was the point of that? What was the point of that? I don't understand what the point of that was. It's been a while since we haven't challenged by Taj.
Dragon Forest.
What was the point of that? Greenwood Village. Mill Plains.
Mill Plains.
What was the point of that? Of tossing coconuts to the walls.
Go.
What was the point of that? I really don't understand. I sincerely do not understand what the point of that was. But you know what? I don't really care. All I care for is that this, the N64 original gets added to NSO on the double. If we can get the N64 original on Nintendo Switch Online, that would be perfect. Oh, of course. Because right now, I don't feel very happy playing this game.
Final lap.
Wait, what was the final lap? Oh. Oh, the audio board caught up to the game. Okay, there to pass me, and you will die. Oh, of course. Of course that would happen. Why would it not? Why would it not? Why would it be any different? Why would it be any different? I don't understand. I don't get it. Good game design does not exist. It does not equate to anything. Good game design. Good game design does not exist in this game. At the end of the day, it's still a functional, playable product. At the very least, you can say that. So, you can say that this is a functional product, like, there's nothing wrong with it. It works, it turns on, you can play it and all that stuff. But if you're playing for the sake of going through the paces of a product, I don't understand what the deal, what your deal would be. Niebla. No la puedo grabar, estoy transmitiendo. So, is there anything else that I can do to improve on the experience, even if just a little bit? I can just pretend? And essentially blue shell myself. And still win because... And still win because why not? Why not? So, what have we learned from this? Have we learned anything from this experience, children? My dear lovelies, what have we learned? Don't play this game. We're continuing this on Thursday. Hold on, I think I can still go through one race.
Greenwood Village.
That would leave me at 20. It would leave me at 20 balloons, which would still make me short by 1. I'm sorry, it's cat tax time. It's cat break. You know how we have an app break? We have well, here I have a cat break. Yeah, the cat will break my ankles. That's obviously how it goes. Patitas. Patitas.
Wow, sí le gusta.
See?
Oh my god.
So we have a cat tax. The cat tax is that I need to take a moment to watch my cat. That's the cat tax.
Me gusta mucho.
That's the cat tax. Okay, let's play one final race and just be done with this. Ah, yeah, they made the shortcut in this nighly impossible to take. We love good game design here. We love things that break without needing to. We really love having things that break.
Power up. Power up.
Random bullshit break. That's the name of the game right now. Random bullshit break. Okay, I think I understood what the improvement, quote unquote, would do to the magnets. It just creates fucking blue shell. I cannot go any further. I cannot go any further. I am going back to a happy place. So we're gonna return. This is one of the few times where we'll return to a game during the same week. So I'll see you on Thursday for more Diddy Kong Racing DS. I've been Yop Alonso. Thank you for watching the recap. Thank you for following me, and thank you for every single thing that you do. You're wonderful, and I love you. Bye!